Actually, we did 100%. Twiggy and I were on a tour bus on the way to our first big tour, promoting Smells Like Children, I think, or no, it was more, at the time, I think it was just Portrait. Smells Like Children was not out. And Twiggy and I, for the first time, experimented with, kids don't do this, a drug called crystal meth. Now see, when you quote someone, if I say, Marilyn Manson once said, you do double quotes, but just to make it clear, you do single quotes. Yeah, that's a rule I just made up. We stayed up for a few days, let's say, and we wrote the entirety of Antichrist Superstar, for the most part, in the back of the tour bus with an acoustic guitar, and he and I really coming to terms with what was going to come, and at that point, we knew it was going to be something, so we actually had that in our heads all the time, and Beautiful People was written in a Holiday Inn in South Carolina, and several people were injured, you know. I'm not being dramatic. I mean, I'm always dramatic, but it was written on a 4-track. It was that simple. So that's why it's strange when people have a concept that, well, we went in the studio and it was produced by, et cetera, and so forth, and this guy did this. But most of it was done on a 4-track with 4 tracks, and it was Twiggy and I, and at the time Ginger, just being in the band, and he should get credit for it. No one else, you know, that's really where it started. And actually I made that beat, but point being, the aforementioned asshole did not make the beat. So that record was building for quite some time, and I think we very much knew the importance of it. And it was upon, the first song on the record has people live chanting, and that's because we did that song knowing that it would someday be something. And actually, I think the place that we did that was destroyed, and we had to pay a lot of, it was burned to the ground, actually, the venue. Far before Great White got in trouble for burning a place to the ground. We burn everything and run. Names will not be divulged.